These men are putting their bodies on the line for you. Can I get a cheer? Can I get applause for these great boys? They're going to need all the help they can get. Tonight is going to be a massacre. Excuse me, I gotta pull out my phone because I would like to thank our sponsors from Sky Zone, the trampoline park in Edmond, one of my favorite stories in the entire world, Toy Base 10. Also, I'd like to thank Green Token Dispensary, and a special thanks to Rad. Check out Radicon in November. Are you guys ready? Let's get it started!
All right, and we are here tonight. I'm Tyler Cordingley here with Chris Anderson. How are you doing tonight, Chris?
I am doing well. I'm me, so that's awesome. But I see we got a packed audience of, idiots. I'm guessing they offered free food stamps to come in here. I don't know what's going on.
I think maybe we have an expansion tonight as we see Ricky Wingrave coming in. And Ricky Wingrave maybe not having the best time of his life. He lost to Maddox Jones, had scars and stripes, and he's been having some issues with referee Brent Wall as of late as well.
Oh, this is one of my favorite wrestlers, Reba. He's sitting here with his got the skirt on, and he's looking a little angry today. I'd be angry if I wore a skirt too.
Yeah. You gotta have a little breeze going on with this kind of heat, though, Chris.
Yeah, he doesn't look as happy as he did the last time. I'm guessing these losses in a row got him down.
Absolutely, and that would definitely take you down. But he's looking to rebound here tonight against Insane and get that internet TV title. Try to turn his luck around a little bit. And here we got the psychotic messenger's dog, as they like to say. Insane coming in, and he's looking like he's doing as he's usually doing here. Well, unorthodox.
This is my first time seeing Insane in action. Yeah, he looks really aggressive and
But he was able to get one over on Tigo at our last event, Stars and Stripes.
Yeah, I'm usually pretty down on people, but I'm kind of afraid of this one.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to keep my thoughts to myself on this one.
Probably a good idea, because he will find you.
Yeah,
he will find you.
Yeah, he's a dog, so he can smell me,
Out for sure.
Now I'm good.
It's going to be hell.
I think he's got scoop
Weighing
snacks
in
with
at
him.
250 pounds. From the land. Ricky Wingrave!
Ricky Wingrave, no love from the idiots, as you called them, here in Oklahoma City tonight.
Veteran of the squared circle, Ricky Wingrave. He's always dangerous, but I don't know if he's going to be able to put the unorthodox style of Insane.
Insanely happy!
See, I was okay with Insane, then I heard the happy part. I hate happy people.
You gotta live with that depression. You gotta feel it.
Yeah.
I understand, Chris. Well, here we go. And Wingrave's gonna have to come out of here fast and hard against Insane, because Insane's just strange. He is strange, and he's already. We got a bark up here. He's barking up, I would say. Wingrave would be smart not to take him lightly, though.
I mean, he's a champion. You can't take a champion lightly.
Absolutely not. We got a chop block in the knee as he goes to. Okay. We're burying it. Oh, gosh. Okay. Maybe playing some mind games, and Wingrave going to collect himself on the outside.
This is the first dog I've ever seen be able to take its face off.
This is
That
the first
was
dog
the-
I've ever seen that I don't think I would adopt and bring home. Actually, I'm a cat person when Insane is around.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wingrave trying to take advantage of this 10 count, and it's a little toasty in here tonight, so I don't blame him.
I hope Wingrave has a leash somewhere and maybe keep this dog under control.
Got to get a muzzle on Insane to get him down. All right, Wingrave getting in here, reassess the situation. Let's see how this goes. We got a collar and elbow.
Look at that headlock and the aggression he got.
And yet, we got more of the unorthodox style of Insane here. It's weird because it shows signs of having some technical ability.
Yeah,
but then
that's what I was
follows
gonna
it
say.
up with some-
I think I might be getting fooled here because that was a solid headlock there. It's like,
Now, big bulldog.
I mean, that's appropriate. No pun intended with the bulldog.
Absolutely. We're talking Davey Boy and now Wingrave with the knee to the back of Insane.
He's trying to muzzle the dog. You hear the crowd making dog noises. Reminds them all of home.
Chris, I'm not going to lie, it can be kind of hard to stand up for them when they are getting on the side of Insane a little bit.
Yeah, it's like
I tend to not agree with your tactics, but I tend to not agree with a lot of
he
stuff
literally
that
just
Insane is
beat.
around.
He bit him. He needs to go get shots, get tested.
You better be careful not to get DQ'd.
Pet the dog, stroke it around the spine, calm it down.
Yeah, maybe we'll see if we can calm Insane down. Oh, Insane trying to... I don't think he's rolling around. Okay. Insane might gas himself, though, playing this game.
Oh, look at that.
Suplex. 1, 2, and he kicks out.
And that is what Wingrave has to do. He has to make this a wrestling match. He can't get caught up in the antics of Insane.
Absolutely. Don't buy into the mind game. Just keep it technical. Maybe keep it on the ground. Maybe wear him down a little bit.
Because Wingrave has been a champion many times over in Empire Pro Wrestling, so he knows what he's doing. He just got to get off this little downtrot that he's on right now. And
I mean, if we're being honest, Ricky Wingrave should be able to handle Insane no problem.
Yeah.
With these issues he's been having, with these mental problems he's been having, with Brent Hall in his mind, with losing to Maddox Jones, with losing a chance at the world title, I can understand. I said at the last event that I try not to be derivative, but Wingrave kind of beat himself. Wingrave beat Wingrave. So he needs to really refocus on just winning matches.
yes.
Just get back to basics.
I believe that was a little bit of a low blow. A little bit. And in that case, I do respect that. But you got to do what it takes to win. Wingrave has to find a way to change the momentum right now.
Absolutely. He's got to make some changes. He's getting bit again. Insane with the biting.
He got bit on the posterior region.
Yeah. Although I
don't know if you've ever gotten a shot there. That is not a
good time.
yeah.
Good time. I have gout, so I've gotten a few shots there. As we go, clubbing blows to the head.
Yeah, he's
right, but we're barking up again.
bad dog.
All right, it looks like we're going for a suplex off the this time.
Excellent suplex.
It was, but
See,
he
and that's
can't
what I'm
capitalize
like.
fast enough.
That's what I'm talking about right there in the mind games. He barks, and then he hits a picture perfect suplex.
Yeah, I don't understand.
This is why he's such a dangerous competitor.
Absolutely.
It's like all the antics makes you let your guard down, and then he hits you with some good wrestling moves.
Yeah, you can underestimate him, but after that suplex, neither to a vertical base here. All right, Insane, the first man up. Wingrave is in a tough spot here, it looks like. Oh, all right, never mind, but he's the first to respond, but he's losing some energy with those hits, you can tell.
Wingrave is a tough SOB. You have to be tough to dress like he does. So I'm understanding he's gonna take a lot to keep him down.
It is Wingrave. Not making a lot of friends with this official either.
He's just going to the brute strength game now.
Wingrave looks like he's feeling it. Big uppercut. Insane dodging his moves.
Oh,
Face first to the mat.
face buster.
Can he get a cover?
Oh, the dude he's howling.
He is. At least he's trying to stay in it, but he is gassed. You can tell.
Last time I checked, dogs don't like heights. Well, that was a big move.
We got him though. We got a splash. He just collapses on Wingrave. Whoa, that ends up being enough, and Wingrave's misfortunes continue. That'll do it. Insane. Somehow pulling out the win.
This is crazy.
Well, you got your first taste of Insane.
The veteran with another big loss. I came in again with the antics of him. I thought Wingrave would settle down and get the win. He wasn't able to bounce back.
Well, the hard times continue for Ricky Wingrave. Insane makes his way out, and we'll see if the Psychotic Messengers can have a successful evening and retain their titles later tonight as well. Of course, our main event tonight, we have the Empire Pro Wrestling All-American Championship on the line. Logan Knight putting that on the line against Kareem Sadat in a hardcore match tonight.
Let me tell you about the spotlight. Logan Knight. He is my favorite, well, second favorite wrestler in Empire. My father Padge would be number one. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to Logan against the super, let's call it ultra veteran Kareem Sadat. I'm pretty sure he's older than God.
Gotcha. I think Kareem Sadat is what was created on the 7th day when God was taking his break, and he will be out here tonight to spill some blood of Logan Knight.
But I guarantee you, if he looks at me, I'm running because, you know, as old as he is, he's sadistic. I don't think he remembers all the bad things he's done. That's how old he is.
You have to remember the old man strain.
Yeah.
All right, Chris?
Yes. Yes.
I'm looking forward to that match here tonight as we await our next contest.
How the hell are you doing today? It's a hot one here. Do you know why it's so hot? Is it the sun? Is it the weather? No. It's because our wrestlers are ready to battle for him.
And here come the Saints of Pro Wrestling.
So, let me tell you, I love the Saints for their simplicity. They come in the ring, they beat the crap out of you. If they win, cool. If they lose, cool. They're still drinking afterwards.
That is true. The Saints of Pro Wrestling, they really do not give many Fs. And they like to, what I've noticed in my short time here at Empire is they like to keep their opponents in their pressure and really wear down their opponents. We're going to hear what they say.
See somebody's arm get ripped out, stop it.
Oh, all right. Well,
To my point.
call for the course.
To my point, they beat people up, and they don't care much about anything else.
All right. Beat them, leave.
Yes.
Get paid.
I have seen many a man show up, see their names on the sheets against these guys, and then all of a sudden disappear and have some kind of medical emergency that they have to.
All right. Well, here comes Sinister Vanity, Tyler Watts. Looks like Ryan. Oh, Duncan Kincaid is out here.
Yes. All I know is they better be ready for a fight.
Absolutely. Saints of Pro Wrestling, they're big, they're mean, and they will wear you down.
Yeah. Whether they are letting the fans cheer for them or the fans are hating them, their tactics are the same. Forward.
Keywords right there.
Duncan Kincaid.
right, the bell
Duncan
sounded and we are on.
Duncan Kincaid used to roll with the Twins a while back.
Just scheduled for one ball.
Looks like they're a little in a falling out right here.
Well, we'll see how they do tonight. It's Tyler Watts and Duncan Kincaid.
Duncan Kincaid sits his skull down and then picks it back up because he wants to.
Yeah, you got to bring it out. Listen. You gotta make sure to get the goods out when the lights are on. All right.
They better watch it with that belt because the Saints will beat them with it.
That's right. All right. Well, the crowd seems a little split here tonight.
I'm telling you. I mean,
The Empire Pro Wrestling Intercontinental Champion, the Widowmaker, Tyler Waits.
the Widowmaker.
Next move that
From China, California, the Bedford Wrestling Club, the Stone Wolf, Duncan Kincaid.
So the Widowmaker and Kincaid, I think they're the perfect ones for the Saints because in this case, they're not afraid to cheat. And they're going to take every advantage that they get to keep the Saints off of their top on their base. But it's not as easy as said as done.
No, it is not. We are on.
Looks like the fans are hot for a crowd.
All right, here we go. Watts is going to be starting out. The Sanders brothers. Oh, all right, we got a quick knee.
That is smart. You want to get them off. Yeah, you got to get them off of his base.
Just stay focused, and it's working.
He's working, chopping them down. And there you go. I mean, that's not quite illegal, but it's not, clean.
We've got a little gray area knee, if you will. As Watts makes it to the outside, and we are just wearing down the arm.
That's what I'm saying. This is what you have to do. You got to stick and move because if you stay in front of the Saints, they're going to put you down.
They're going to put you down. And, all right.
There you go. You're too close.
Sanders
Two shots.
back.
2 shots and on the ground. That's all it takes.
Shotgun blast. You can see something as simple as an arm wrench.
Yeah, when you're that huge, everything you do is effective.
Watts going to Kincaid.
That's another great strategy, running from the Saints.
Let's go, Sanders! Let's go, Sanders! Let's go, Sanders!
Right, the Sanders brothers, they've ended up, as you said, they're letting the crowd cheer for them tonight.
Yeah.
And it looks like the crowd was against them until they saw their opponents were Sinister Vanity, and then it was like, actually, I think we're here for the Sanders brothers now. So, check it out.
That was an impressive show of strength by Kincaid right there. Usually in a collar and elbow tie-up, Cy and Sanders brothers have the clear advantage.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Big.
That's what I like to see.
Like this. Got the Sanders brothers literally against the ropes.
I will when it's on film.
If anyone knows their weaknesses, it's Kincaid. He used to roll with them.
Oh, we got a reversal and another reversal. Big throw to the corner. Oh, all right. So Tyler is getting brought in, but it doesn't really look like it was by that much choice. And Kincaid looks a little frustrated.
Tyler was not welcoming of that tag.
Nope. And it looks like he's going to go ahead and reassess his situation on the outside.
This shows me Tyler is a very smart person. Because I would not be in a hurry to lock up with either one of the Sanders brothers.
No, me neither.
But you could be pissing them off making them wait, though.
Yeah, you're making them in. That's not going to work out. All right.
Let's go, Sanders!
boy, Tyler.
Scott, Sean Sanders,
Tyler is not interested in
Tyler Watts.
yeah. After that first collision, he doesn't seem too interested in getting back in the ring.
No, the Widowmaker is not in any hurry. And he's got a date with Martin Justice on September 24th as well. So Tyler Watts staying busy. Ryan Kincaid with some big hits. Keeping with the partner. And honestly, the Saints have not been as strong as I thought they would be in this contest, especially with... Oh, all right. Well, here we go. Maybe we're getting on the same page. It's Sinister Vanity.
Well, you see, Tyler is very smart. He's measuring his shots. Look, he took advantage when the other guy couldn't fight back. That's smart when you wrestle this thing.
You need to pick your spots and be an opportunist.
Think those knees are a little low? But
Oh, big hits.
he just shook it off.
Boom, boom, boom. Looking more like a bar fight than a wrestling match.
That's pretty much their style. Yeah.
Tyler Watts again, not really in a hurry. Tyler Watts trying to keep a very methodical pace. All right, it looks like we need to reconvene. We're out of here. Okay. What are your thoughts on this, Chris?
I don't think the Sanders are going to allow this to happen.
Live to fight another day, maybe. We got to rest up. Oh, the Sanders brothers look like they're taking offense to that. Oh, Martin Justice not allowing that to happen.
Yes. Now this is breaking down
This is breaking down.
into
We're
a
losing
fight.
control.
And this is right down the Saints Pro Wrestling Valley. This is not what you want to get. You don't want to get in a fight with them.
Oh, a huge collision from Kincaid into Watts on the outside. As the Saints are turning things around, Watts in the ring. The Saints, if they want to finish it, now is the time. They want to rip that arm out, like they said. They don't want Tyler Watts to make it.
He's got that arm like it's a chicken wing, and he's hungry right now.
Working that arm over, clubbing that shoulder. Kincaid clutching his own arm on the outside here.
Look at that. The force behind that armor.
Absolutely trying to wrench
You take
that
a
out.
6'4", about 300-pound man, and he wrenches on your arm like that. Oh my God!
We're trying to separate shoulders here tonight. It
Yeah.
appears.
Just a move this simple.
Oh, looks like. Oh no, the Sanders. Oh, buddy.
I think that's the first time the Sanders has been off their feet today.
I think it is, and it's for an offensive maneuver. And somehow Tyler Watts makes it out of that. And honestly, if I'm Watts, I'm thinking self-preservation at this point.
Yeah, I'm trying to tag as quick as I can, and once I tag, I'm bouncing.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here. Hey,
Oh, see? And again, that's why. That's the craftiness of a champion right there.
it is, and that is why he's got the title. Now we're working on the legs. I like how they're doing opposite strategies here. The Saints are working on arms, and Sinister Vanity's been working on the vertical base of the Saints of Pro Wrestling here tonight.
Yeah, and see, Kincaid comes in, and he gets him with the overhand arm wrench. And I'm looking at the move, and I'm like, why didn't he go after the knee?
Trying to knock his shoulder back into place outside here against the ring.
Yes. Oh, my God.
Hey,
Like an inverted surfboard type mover. Roll up.
this has been quite a hybrid style match, and I have not expected that.
Double tag made.
All right, so Watts back in. You got
Big back elbow.
Big.
Oh.
Watts is down.
You want to talk about a hit to the face.
We're working on the arm again. And honestly, it's smart because if it was
Single arm DDT right there.
depending on the type of pinfall you get on Watts, you can cover him where he would have to use the bad arm to kick out, and you just You gotta wear him down. Smart strategy, or you can make him submit.
They made their plans very clear.
They have. Looks like we're going for like a Pentagon-style arm break here, it seems. Oh! Chris, I don't even know what to say.
I don't know what to say. Ow.
Yeah, that's the one.
I'm just saying. Discretion may be the better form of valor right here. You might want to go just tap out and move on to another day. There's no titles on the line in this match. You got to preserve yourself.
You do, and I'm glad I'm on this side of the barricade tonight. I don't know how Tyler Watts is going to go through this again. Are you kidding me? Oh, Watts looking to...
I thought he was
Good
going to
ring
sit out for the
awareness.
future armbar there, but he just wanted to wrench it as hard as
Watts
possible.
Kincaid against us, in front of us here.
Tag made. They got the 2-on-1 advantage here.
We got both Saints in there. Looks like we got a Magic Killer in
Magic Killer.
That's gotta be it. That'll do it. No
That is-
up from that Magic
That is
Killer.
called dominance.
Saints of Pro Wrestling win this one.
That is called dominance right there. I don't think the Saints were never really in trouble in that match.
No, they broke a sweat, but it was because of how hard they worked.
Yes. That's what you call a veteran tag team. They had a clear strategy, try to rip their arms off. They hit the Magic Killer, got the 3, drinks on me, let's go. Let's do it.
So, the Saints of Pro Wrestling getting the win tonight. Sinister Vanity having to live to fight another day as the Saints stare Sinister Vanity down. The International Championship being held by Watts. And all that Sinister Vanity cares about is this title. So, as long as they got those, we're good. Sanders getting some love tonight. You got to think if the Sanders brothers can keep this up, maybe a tag title shot in their future.
Yeah, I don't think it's so much that fans love them as they hate Tyler and Duncan Kincaid.
That is a valid point. That is a good point, Chris. We await our next contest this evening.
Empire Pro Wrestling. Say with me one more time. Empire Pro Wrestling. Are you ready for the next match?
He has to keep repeating himself because the people here are so dumb they forget where they are. So he has to remind them that they're in Empire Pro Wrestling. It's okay.
I'd like to disagree with you, Chris, but I think everyone, when they leave here, has to go on their phones to get the directions back to their homes.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I can't disagree with you.
The next match is an open challenge.
Makes me thank God I live in a gated community. Keep the riffraff out of here.
There you go. All right, so Chris, the elitist over here.
Montego Sika. Weighing in at 206.
It's Onyx coming into the ring.
Where's my music? Can somebody do something right around here?
Onyx,
It's that hard.
I gotta tell you, This is my first time seeing Onyx. And I like his attitude.
To be here, hell, I wasn't promoted to be here. So you will not introduce my match. You will do as I say, like everybody else will do what I say.
Okay.
Like people will have my music ready.
I believe I'm a fan.
But this is not that. I come here on short notice as a friend.
Alright. We'll see what he's up to.
Oh, my apologies, I was angry. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely Lucy Lorette. Come on, guys. She's not your child. Don't be so rude.
I'll clap for you.
We come here on short notice because, as always, I need to get some ring rust stuff with some lousy ass wrestler back there. That's all the Empire Pro Wrestling can offer me. But don't worry, UWO is no different. So when I become the next UWO champion, I'll make sure to never see you people again.
Interrupted is Mitch Onyx, and I know you said this is your first time seeing Mitch Onyx. He wrestled at Stars and Stripes against Devion Black in what many are calling possibly Empire's wrestling match of the year. And you've got to go second. Montego Sika on his way out.
He has a problem here. This man is a damn near 20-year veteran. I've seen him wrestle against Scott Steiner. I've seen him wrestle against some of the best tag teams in the world. So Montego Sika, he knows what he's doing in this ring.
He does.
They call him the Heat Seeker, Montego Sika.
I love it. Tigo out here looking to avenge a loss at our last event against Insane, but as you saw, I mean, Wingrave lost to Insane earlier, so he's not immune to it. Montego Sika looking to hydrate a little bit before this one.
Ain't my fault. You're too damn old to be here, right?
Oh, some tough words. Oh, but then, of course, here's our referee.
Go ahead, take all the time you want, sir. I got all day. I got all day, buddy. Really?
You really don't want to disrespect Montego.
Just spitting in the face of Mitch Onyx. Complete disrespect, mutual disrespect, if you will, drawing a line in the sand. All right, there's some frustration from Onyx.
See, I've been watching Montego for so long that I have seen him on one side of the ring and I've seen him on the other side of the fence. And when it comes to this, don't piss him off because he can get as dirty as anyone here.
Montego with a dark side, if you will. Maybe gonna tap into that against Mitch Onyx this evening.
Oh, let's go.
And there we go.
Go ahead, count. Throw that. Take one time.
All right, Mitch Onyx gonna just hang out on the outside here. The contest is underway and the ref is beginning to count.
Hey, start counting, Charlie. Do your job, too.
He's at an 8.
9.
All right, Mitch Onyx realized he's running. Okay. Striking the count.
It's kind of hard to understand Charlie sometimes. He almost got counted
He
out.
almost did, and mistakes may have been made. Mitch Onyx, for saying that he wanted to get some ring rust off, isn't really showing that.
You better slow down. You gonna cheat me, too?
That is a fast count right there.
That is a fast count. Old ref, fast count. This has become a match of counting, so all the children today can learn a little something here. All right, Mitch Onyx, though, don't let this attitude fool you. He can turn it on when he wants to.
Honestly, if you rewind the clock 20 years, you're literally looking at a young Montego.
Absolutely. So,
It's going to be a lot like wrestling a mirror version of himself.
so far a match of head games. And Mitch Onyx been a little reluctant to get in, but there we go. We finally got a tie up here. Little shuffle, little split. Look at Mitch Onyx feeling it.
Absolutely.
Feeling himself. He's got that swagger. He's feeling that.
Hey, back up, Prince Small. Hey, back up. One. Hey.
Scared me.
Montego, though, just staring down, not amused. Oh.
Actually, fight. Come on,
Montego was slight in his younger age. Now he is definitely added size and strength, so he has the size and strength advantage in this match. But you got the youthful and quickness on the other side of it, so I want to see how it goes. I mean, eventually they're going to actually touch each other, so.
The ref has got to get them going. Charlie over here just hanging out, getting accosted by Mitch Onyx.
Because I feel like Mitch Onyx is trying to play mind games with Sika, but he's seen everything twice and wrote a few of the rules, so I don't think he's going to get in his head.
Can't BS a BS here. As Montego finally in some sort of a predicament, down to the mat. Rolling through.
There's that
All
speed
right.
and quickness I was talking about.
Here we go.
He gets him over and then backs up to a neutral corner, you know. He's going to make Montego chase him tonight.
That he is. Montego going to get the crowd inside. Mitch Onyx just seeming to feel out Montego Sika here.
Yeah. Test of strength is not what he wants with Sika right now.
He's not, because they are tied up here. Mitch Onyx, though,
Yeah, look at this.
quite quick. We'll see if that serves him well.
Good technique. Oh, he is getting chopped. What a drop kick. Sika's showing you he can still move.
I talked about the speed of Onyx, but Montego Sika showing you that he still has his own agility.
Did you see it? Did you see them hops? Did you see them
That
hops?
drop kick was picture perfect.
That was awesome.
The crowd showing their appreciation for Sika.
Picture perfect drop kick. That's been part of his arsenal forever.
I love it. As Onyx just again taking a seat on the outside. Montego just gonna hang out. I think he would probably accept the count out loss because at this point Mitch Onyx is just becoming frustrating to deal with. Oh, trying to get him over the top, and he does. Onyx comes back on a drop kick of his own. Kicking
Speed,
to the outside.
quickness, technique. That's what Onyx is going to have to bring to take out Sika.
The thing is, he's going to have to do the opposite of what he's been doing, okay? Now that you got him down, stay on him. Do not let him recollect himself on the outside.
Because what he's doing right there, he's letting Montego think. And that's not what you want to let a veteran do.
Absolutely, you gotta just keep on him. Make sure he can't think of his next move. You got a snapmare bringing him down. Kick to the back.
There
of the
you
neck.
go. And he's, again, look at it, immediately going for the cover.
You have but a 1 from Sika.
See, people like, oh, he knew he wasn't going to get the 3. But getting out that cover, kicking out, takes energy out of you.
It does. You gotta gas him down so you can take some of that speed away from Tigo.
And you see what he's doing. He's leaning on him.
Absolutely, you gotta
He's
wear
going to
him
lean
on.
on him.
Onyx just wrenching the abdominal area of Sika, trying to take the breath out of his lungs.
Very much a veteran move here in a very young man, an up-and-comer. He is staying on top of him right now.
I'm looking forward to seeing what he continues to do.
Buried that knee right in the gut.
Keep the volume up.
You can already see his strategy is to get the air out of Montego. He checking when he put the foot to the throat. All his kicks are to the midsection area. He's really trying to get the air out of Montego.
That's right. Got to make it towards Higo. Is having to really work hard to catch his breath and just stay on him. And now Onyx looking to go for a big missile drop.
That was right to the face. He's going for the knockout blow.
These guys are taking some big kicks to the head tonight.
And you saw the first kick out. It was emphatic. This second kick out, little less energy behind it. He's wearing them down.
Definitely a little less enthusiasm on that kick out. As now we got the knee to the back, trying to stretch that neck out, which is also going to make it difficult to catch your breath.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. That knee in the back, it's not letting his diaphragm expand. He cannot catch his breath in this situation. It's a perfect strategy, especially when you're dealing with someone bigger than you.
Absolutely, you got to work on the conditioning. As Mitch Onyx keeping that double underhook on him.
Can't really tell what he's going for.
He's going for here. Maybe the inexperience of Onyx right there, not knowing how to capitalize on that, and almost getting caught with the roll up. But a big spinning heel. Oh,
he missed.
Gary.
It's not so much he missed. I think he just kind of grazed him.
Leaping elbow drop there.
Speed, quickness, elbow right to the stomach. He's getting that air out of him.
He is, as Montego kicks out, and again with a little less enthusiasm. So what's Mitch Onyx going to do to capitalize on that?
Yeah, I saw him. He was talking before, and I saw the confidence, and now he's backing up the confidence with action right
Looks
now.
like I see Mitch Onyx taking a moment to kind of calculate what he's going to do here. So he's grabbing the leg of Tego here. Looks like he's going to try to work this leg over.
So he's going to change up the strategy.
All right. I don't know. Again, this may be the inexperience, because if I'm him, I'm continuing to try to take that air out of him. And might even be able to try to win by a knockout if he can get that breath away to where he can't continue. So now you're actually giving him a chance to kind of recover with his breath.
Painful leg hold here.
And you can kind of see that Tego's taking advantage of that, and it speaks to the experience, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
He's taking that time to, get those 2 counts on the mat and just collect himself, and now he's fighting back against Onyx. I think Onyx made a mistake.
With that particular leg hold, it was giving up his back, and Montego took advantage of it. Oh!
What we talking about?
Okay, he's getting back. He's getting back.
To the back. That was gorgeous.
He has to get back to what he was doing. That stomp took the air right out of him. Oh! I think that was just being mean.
That's just
being mean.
Spite in that back slap. Nothing but spite.
But this is what I'm talking about. Knee to the back, pulling up on his chin. You can't breathe easy doing that.
You cannot. You got to be wrenching on him. And now Mitch Onyx taking the bandana of Tego.
See, and that's what you see. He saw what he was doing wasn't working. He was leaving himself open. He got back to his original idea here.
He did. We'll see if that will end up paying off. But Tego with that ring awareness, realizing the ropes are just right there. Onyx, you got to get off if they're going to get DQ'd.
Crazy Charlie
being a little generous.
Allowing some leeway, because I literally thought he was about to ring the bell there.
I was about to let our bell ringer know to get it done.
See, as a wrestler, you do have to adjust to your ref. And then Charlie has a quicker count than most refs.
He does. Oh, big slaps! Japanese style showdown here.
This is Montego.
Right.
Cutter. Is he gonna follow up though?
Onyx unable to follow up.
See, I thought he was getting caught in the fight, and then like Montego wants to make it a fight.
That was a big burst of energy there. Onyx the first to get it covered.
He didn't get as much of that cutter as he wanted to. Now he's going into submission. Looks like he might be going for like a Rings of Saturn. But he's elbowing him. He's in the head. Yes! This is shades of the Blackpool Combat Club there. Those elbows straight to the head.
No,
he's got the aura. Yeah, Rings of Saturn. There you go.
That is what you want. I'm impressed by that. I love seeing that. Let's go.
Oh, you grinding the foot in the head for extra leverage.
Showing a little
foot's on the ropes.
Mitch Onyx.
Onyx is, even though he's laying there, he's clearly in control of this match.
Yeah, Onyx has regained control so far.
He's trying to decide how he's going to follow up, because he's trying to put Montego away here.
Again, Onyx really has the, I see the calculations here going on. Really trying to figure out what he's wanting to do. I see Tigo over here taking a breath. Crowd firmly with Tigo here. Oh, big drive-by kick here.
I honestly thought Montego was going to have a little time to catch his breath. But all he caught was a foot to the face.
That foot to the face came out of nowhere.
Off the top, going to the top rope.
Off the top. Oh, time, but the knee is up.
Veteran maneuver.
Mitch Onyx is showing quite I mean, he's got a lot in his arsenal that I've seen here tonight.
I think if he would have hit that, it'd have been over.
Yeah, that would have been
full body right onto the gut. I don't think Montego would have kicked out. That knee was an act of desperation, veteran maneuver. Now he has to somehow, after the beating he has taken, come and get back.
Whoa! Showing the signs of life is Tigo.
Oh my God!
Big fall.
Montego fired up. Where's he getting all his energy?
Huge kick. They heard that one across the street. Kick to the knee.
Mitch Onyx better slow him down. Oh, Shining Wizard to the back of the head.
Oh, Onyx going
foot on the rope. Man, that was a great explosive offense from Montego.
They're showing these bursts of energy where now they seem to just be trading the advantage.
Was that a last gasp from Montego, or can he follow up?
Oh, a kick to the face of Tigo.
Kick.
And Tigo responding.
Big forearm to the back. I don't know how much was behind it, but
the energy loss that's being taken into
at this point, I think they're both exhausted. Oh! Second rope cutter into what, a Koji clutch?
Wow! Onyx showing his training here. You gotta wonder, will this be enough now? Take Tigo out. Onyx showing quite the submission arsenal.
I don't know how much Montego got left in him because
Mr. Regal, I don't know if
I don't know. Is his shoulder now?
Onyx is showing he's paying attention to you. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Onyx tonight. It's Tigo now. Oh! Behind the view of the ref, that low blow now. Tigo. Oh! Onyx walking away with the three.
Oh my God!
Do it.
I don't think Onyx is showing he'll do whatever it takes to win, but you just got to think, after all that time that they broken the air out of him, you take a kick to the Jimmy, that's exactly what it does. It knocks all the air out of him.
That's it. Not to mention, it takes just the 3 seconds to even comprehend what the hell just happened.
Yeah, Montego's still trying to recover. He's still trying to figure out what happened.
All right, Charlie on his way out. Tigo. That'll be 2 losses in a row now here in Empire. So back to the drawing board.
Charlie can't see everything.
Cannot. Back to the drawing board we go for Montego Seca.
I call that a Catch can, gut shot right there, baby.
Yeah, no kidding.
That move's almost undefeated.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what Nutronics does moving forward, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the next step for Tigo is going to be.
Hey, concession saying better get some ice ready because my Tigo's going to need some for his
Tigo's
boys.
going to need a chair and an ice pack.
Yes. That was
a hard-hitting affair. All right, Tigo making sure he's okay.
He's okay.
You gotta check him out.
He'll be speaking about 3 octaves higher tonight, but he'll be okay.
He will. The Advil needs to be on standby. As an insurance agent, I appreciate the hustle. I like it.
That was one hell of a match. But we got another one ready to go right now.
Funny story, I saw Adrian Vega's first match in Empire Pro Wrestling. His first match ever in wrestling. And let me tell you, you look at his physique now, this dude has put in the work. He has put in the time. He is starting to look like a guy's guy. And he's already been a champion in this company. So I'm just telling you, I see the sky's the limit for Adrian Vega. The dude's working on his craft, and he just seems to be getting very much better. Now that's the only nice thing I'm going to say about him. I'm done with that.
All right. Adrian Vega's hard work getting noticed by Chris Anderson here. I agree with you. I see the effort that he has put into himself. As you see Ozzy Hendricks making his way out. Hendricks got himself a couple of victories at Smash and Stripes, and he's going to go against Vega, he is looking good. Let's see what he can bring. Vega's coming off of a few losses, so we'll see if he can turn it around against Ozzy Hendricks.
Vega has a very young Samoa Joe energy on him, and he is also very violent. He is very physical. He's trying to win every match. He's young. He's still got that hunger. So we'll see what he got in this match.
See as we go to our ring introductions.
We have the famous Ozzy Hendricks. In your hometown hero, hailing from Shawnee, Oklahoma, it is Adrian Vega.
Vega.
Let's go, Vega!
Has the crowd in his hand here. But Jack Talos
Again,
calling him an Oompa Loompa in the video that he sent in for us.
the experience edge goes to Hendricks in this, but because Vega's less than 2 years over the pro wrestling, but it's been a pretty skyrocketing 2 years.
Right, and that's to see Adrian Vega, to your point, always improving in the gym every day, waking up at like 4 a.m. to make it in there, showing the hustle. And we'll see if that's going to pay off today against Ozzy Hendricks, as we are holding the waist of Hendricks early in this contest.
For the most part, gym photos usually annoy the crap out of me. I don't need to know where you're at, but dude, he has just been on top of getting in shape, getting his cardio up. I mean, even an old curmudgeon like me has to, tip my hat to all the work he's put in.
And now they traded places. Hendricks has him, but it looks like he's getting his fingers worked on by Vega here. A little joint manipulation, if you will. He's maneuvering over the arm of Hendricks.
Look at that look at that technique on that overhead arm bar there.
You gotta like what you see. And I see that Vega's turned up the spice a little bit since his last contest. I think he's tired of losing. Maybe let's see if we can connect the dots and bring home a W tonight for Adrian Vega.
There you go, punch to the gut.
We're trying to take the air out. Hendricks against the ropes.
He made some space. Oh, just slap.
As you mentioned, it's Samoa Joe style earlier.
Yeah, very disrespectful slap.
Joe.
It seems like that woke up Ozzy Hendricks. He's like he's ready for a fight now.
That's right.
Oh, big kick to the stomach by Vega. Oh, big right hand.
Vega actually being a little methodical.
Look at this intensity from Vega. I'm loving it. The single leg crab. I lost Samoa Joe.
And Vega sitting down on the back of Hendricks.
And you look at it, he is all the way down on the back. He's not squatting. He's using his weight to lean on him.
Yeah, he's trying to take a little break. Although now squats to bring Hendricks back into the middle of the ring. Losing control a little bit. Double leg maybe.
He switched his legs. So
he's trying to take both of the legs out.
So he lost grip on the first leg. So he switched to the second leg, got his full grip back in. And
honestly, I'm going to speak to the flexibility maybe of Vega, showing improved flexibility, being able to stay in that standing squat and just wrench on that leg.
Dude, the transitioning from submission to submission, I literally have seen that in 100 Samoa Joe matches. I'm just saying, there seems to be some kind of, you know, he's been studying. You can tell he's been tape studying.
Yeah.
He's staying on top of him.
Always getting better. Adrian Vega, full of heart. And he has been in control of Ozzy Hendricks.
He is staying on top of him. The intensity, the violence, he's not letting Hendricks breathe at all.
No. Now we're wearing down on the back. Wearing down on the back is Vega. I'm seeing a different side to Adrian Vega than the last few times I've seen him.
What you're seeing is the winning style. He's coming out to win, and I like it. I love the aggression.
Speaking to that, he is coming off of some losses, and
if he
said afterwards he wanted to make some changes, and I see that in his game here tonight.
If he wants to throw a choke or eye gouge in there, that'd be more my style. But he's intense on his own level right now.
Trying to keep it clean and just work the submission style.
He's using his frame in the right way.
Oh, going for a big shot to the chest, forearm.
I love this aggression. Look at the kick to the stomach.
Vega with authority in the corner on Hendricks.
Old Vega would have backed off, let him get out the corner. No, new Vega, intense Vega, winning Vega. He's going after him. This is a winning technique. I don't know if he's going to win, but I'm loving the changes that have been made.
Yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Vega as well. Oh,
fisherman suplex. He just went with the release instead of the bridge. Lots of impact there.
Going for the pinfall. Hendricks is out.
Yeah, man, Hendricks is barely out.
That is right.
Vega is all over him.
Down. As we see Vega just working on the arm of Hendricks.
Look at that. Like at this point, of course he's trying to wear him down, but I'm seeing like a little just trying to hurt him in Vega's eyes right now.
Yeah, I see that too. Maybe a little frustration from the compounding losses. Getting to Vega.
Oh, look at the bridge!
Over, wow.
That's what I'm talking about, the improved conditioning and physical nature of him there. I don't think a year ago he does that.
No, that was a perfect form, and you can tell he is working on himself. You can see the improvements in the ring. Not only that, you can just see Vega's got like a different kind of confidence in himself tonight.
Ozzy Hendricks has been on the defensive this whole match.
Yeah.
He has to find a way to sustain it and turn it into some offense on his own. But I don't see that happening right now with Vega. He is all over him.
He is, and Hendricks, he came away with some victories at Scars and Stripes, but Vega, he's really just wearing him down, and I don't think Hendricks was really expecting this.
I was going to say, if you just study the tape of Vega, this is not the Vega you've seen. This is not the aggressive side that you've seen, the aggressive nature. So he probably was not prepared for this.
Nope.
I mean, I'm calling the match, and I wasn't prepared for
I
this.
wasn't either. Vega not even looking tired, and he's staying laser focused.
Again, there you go. A long time ago, he'll let him come back. Kick to the face. I love it.
There's total concentration from Adrian Vega.
Well, that was a tough 2 count there.
That was. And now Vega, he's being methodical with his pace here, kind of wearing him down, kind of figuring out, all right, what's my next step going to be? Kicked out of that. What am I going to do now? And Hendricks finally with some offense.
Finally got back to his base.
And a huge Irish whip. Big splash.
Oh, big splash.
And another one. Vega on the ropes. You have to wonder if Vega maybe was taking his time a little bit too much with Ozzy Hendricks.
Yes. He has had the offensive advantage for a good 5 to 10 minutes here. It might have wore himself down, beating on him.
That is absolutely right.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're working so hard on that you forget to breathe. And he was staying on it the whole time. But
Oh, big head scissors there.
so we go for a pin, but we're real close to those ropes.
He caught Vega by surprise there with the head scissors.
The frustration from Hendricks showing. I gotta say that I like what I have seen from Adrian Vega here tonight.
Hendricks is letting Vega get up. I don't know how smart that is.
I don't know either, because Vega
Kick to the stomach.
getting advantage. Oh,
Looked like he was going for the stunner.
did.
Drop top.
Pulling him away, and now we're climbing on top of him. Kind of have a chicken wing.
Yes. Very much double arm, chicken wing. Oh!
It's over.
Oh my God!
You gotta love that.
This is
cattle mutilation.
Cattle mutilation. Brian Anders.
That'll do it. Adrian Vega back to his winning ways.
Oh my God! I have to stand up.
That was great.
Oh my God! This man, he came in with a game plan. Submission move after submission
see
move.
what I see over here, Chris? It looks like Kingser Kill waiting against the barricade. I think he may have been a little bit impressed for what he saw. That new side of Adrian Vega here. And it pays dividends for Vegas. He walks away with the win tonight.
Dude, if you're trying to get someone in your stable, it has to be Adrian Vega. You know, look at how good he looked tonight.
He did look good.
I gotta be like, I don't want to say it like this because Hendricks is a very better, but he dominated Hendricks in that match.
Oh man, now we go for a handshake, but
Straight shoulder respect there.
There was no respect in that match. That was
He did what he had to do from bell to bell.
that was
You know,
a clinic put on by Vega, honestly.
you show respect after the win, and that's
right.
what he did.
Vega saying farewell to the fans, but Kingser Kill offering a
Yes.
handshake, Vega taking it, and we have a business card in the hand. We've seen on social media Kingser Kill looking to take some, you know, I think he's trying to build a crew, if you will.
I'm telling you, I could build a faction around that Adrian Vega. The Vega we saw in the ring tonight, I would build a faction around. He was vicious. He had no concern for his opponent. He didn't look to shake hands until after he had taken him out.
That is correct, and honestly, with Devion Black, and now it appears that Adrian Vega, I mean, Keel Enterprises is looking pretty good.
That cattle mutilation, man. Did you see the bridge on that? Man, that was amazing.
But depending on how this goes, I mean, the tag title scene and the single title scene, Kingser Kill could be looking to add some gold to his life. And we appreciate you being with us as we see Adrian Vega walking out with the victory. We're going to take an intermission, and we'll be back with you guys shortly. All right, welcome back to part 2 of Empire Strikes First. There we go.
Part 2 has a lot to live up because part 1 was killer.
Part 1 was fire, buddy.
Iron
Yeah, I'm pumped up. I was pumped up after that Vega match. I needed that 10 minutes to settle down.
Same thing. Vega was on fire. I saw him holding Kinzer Keel's business card outside as well.
Yeah. I had to go out and shake his hand and tell him, like, I love the new style that he had. I saw the work.
Yeah, for sure. There was a difference, and I liked it. And I think I can hear that feedback just keeping going. All right, looks like we got X-Rated out here tonight. Kevin and Shane Sanchez.
The perpetually pregnant Kevin Sanchez. He's gonna drop that baby one day, so.
I wasn't ready for it. Regardless, his brother's here tonight. Got a date with the Psychotic Messengers.
I've known Sanchez so long, I've known him when he only had one chin.
Chris Anderson coming back from intermission on fire here tonight. I think he's practicing a stand-up set as well. We got the Messengers on their way out to defend those tag titles.
These are two people I don't say anything bad about. The Psychotic Messengers have this cloud of protection because I'm scared crapless of them. So, yeah.
Maniac Mike and Malachi making their way out.
I've never seen a wrestler better named than Maniac Mike. I'll just say that.
It's a very apropos name. As you see, the Messengers are trained for gold. They are loved by the crowd here. I gotta speak a little bit louder when the Messengers are around.
Yeah.
Home favorites here.
Maniac Mike likes one person, and it happens to be his tag partner.
Oh. I think they have a split crowd here tonight. Alright, and this one will be for the Empire tag titles, not the AIWF tag titles.
Kevin and Shane Sanchez. They are your EPW Tag Team Champions, as well as the AWF
So when I first came to Empire, they were not an initial tag team. They were the champions, but they were a new tag team. They got about a few years under the belt now. You can definitely see the seasoning on them now. It's going to be hard to get the belts off of them.
It is. They've held on to them for what seems like forever now.
I got to tell you, there's our Malachi and then there's Malachi Black. Well, our Malachi came first. I just want to throw everybody out there. The other one's a cheap ripoff of our Malachi. Whatever.
The bell is rung. Here we go.
Okay, that was the most sickening display I've ever seen. I hate shaking hands. Whatever. Let one get punched in the face. They won't be shaking hands anymore.
That is true. Punching the arm, a common thing we've seen here tonight, that joint manipulation. It's the Sanchez brothers trying to get those tag titles. Maniac Mike looking to be in great shape.
Most of the time I've seen Kevin Sanchez wrestle, it's been as a single. This is my first time with him as a tag team. So I'm waiting to see what X-Rated has.
Yeah, and X-Rated, they have recently. So this is only their, I think maybe their third or fourth match back as a team. Pinfall and only a 1.
The crowd seems to be really in this.
A split crowd here tonight. With Sanchez with a
Maniac
headlock.
Maniac Mike might or might not suck. I don't know which one yet.
Hip toss.
Now that hip toss sucked to be done. Oh, arm drag.
Holding on to it. Wrenching on it. And keeping him away from his corner. Tag out. I believe in comes Kevin, I believe. Yes, it is. There's not a lot of love for Kevin already. Yeah. Big whip into the corner, though. And Kevin, you always have to take it.
I don't want to be on the other end of that.
No, getting flattened like a pancake in the corner by that splash.
Yeah, it's him and his baby coming right at you. Big elbow! And that was picture perfect right in the top of the head.
Mike getting worn down by Sanchez here. Sanchez feeling himself. No for splash again, but nobody's home. As you see a roll up on the Sanchez.
All kidding aside, not many people use their weight and their size to their advantage like Sanchez. This comes from being 20 years in the ring. He knows how to use it to his advantage.
He does. Now we got to tag out to Malachi. Malachi going for that.
Oh, shining wizard.
Wizard to the front of the face.
See, it's important for Malachi and Maniac Mike, especially with Sanchez, to keep it a wrestling match. Sanchez lives in the dirt. You know, he lives on the streets. If you can turn it into a fight, you will lose.
And Malachi testing that theory as here is hitting Sanchez in the face with some elbows. But now we're picking him up by the head. Let's see what he's got. Oh, it's a quick jabs by Sanchez.
Look at that.
Now.
See? You don't want it to be a fight.
Right. Oh, and now we're going for a full Nelson into a cutter.
Get it back to wrestling. That's what you want to do with them.
Do that, as you said. Quick breakup.
I literally seen Sanchez ram a man's head into a TV. You do not want a street fight with this man.
No, you do not. Getting back into the corner, a tag over to Mike.
And the great thing about him being so ugly is that he doesn't care about getting hit in the face. You know? He has nothing to lose.
A huge chop in the corner by Mike. Oh, just no mercy on the chops. Now we're trading blows in the corner.
Not someone you want to trade blows with is Kevin Sanchez.
Now we got Shane coming in.
Legend in this business.
Oh, huge chops in the corner.
Big chops.
Getting their taste of some chops. Like taking out the lights almost.
Skyscraping suplex, love it.
I hope we got that on video somewhere.
Maniac Mike living to his name, just straight headbutts.
Yes, he is. We just got a slugfest here. Nothing pretty about it. Back and forth from Mike to Sanchez.
Big hip toss. Puts him down.
What is Maniac Mike?
Oh!
Like a corkscrew insult type. Not enough. He didn't really get all of it when he landed on him.
I mean, the one place you can't get over and get on him and land on that belly. You can't do it. It's not gonna hold him down. I was like, I didn't even know they were brothers, and I saw the belly, and I was like, hey, you're Kevin's brother.
Big collision.
Oh, fast press with the elbows. That's vicious by Malachi.
Sanchez on the defensive side of things now. Into the corner. What are we going? Looking like we're getting.
Oh, he's got him up. He's got both legs up. Bad things usually happen when that. Oh! Code breaker. Hanging code breaker.
And somehow that only gets a 2.
Telling you, Samoans and wrestling have hard heads. Sanchez's have hard bellies. You're not going to take him out hitting that belly.
In the weak spot. Huge kick though, and I think that might just be because Sanchez is getting thrown out.
Look at this.
Oh, big leg drop here.
Following up with the pin.
Making him exert that energy.
They call him a maniac, but maniacs don't hook legs like that. That's a very good technical pin right there.
Hooks that far leg. We're trying to club the back of the head, get him up for scoops.
Oh! I think I just saw Hulk slam Andre. I did not see that one coming. That was an impressive show of strength for Maniac Mike. I mean, I'd say 75 pounds on him at least. That was a great slam.
We go to
Rolling. Oh my God. Front face lock.
But you're getting into the corner of X-rated, so I'm not sure how well thought out that was. We gotta get the Sanchez brother into the middle of the ring if you are Maniac. And maybe think about getting Malachi in there.
What kind of move is this?
For a front face lock here.
He's got his arm hooked with his leg, and then it's like a headlock where he's cutting off his oxygen. Impressive move.
Sanchez. Shane's needing to tag out to Kevin.
Big tag.
As does Malachi. We will see who gets the best of this, and so far it is Kevin.
This is not, like I said, this is not how you want to fight Sanchez.
No.
Oh, big spine buster.
The ring.
He has to follow up with the pin.
Gotta get that cover. Oh, but it doesn't get all of it. Just drapes an arm over, and he gets the shoulder up.
If he gets the cover right after that spine buster, we got new champions right
Maybe
here.
if he applies the full weight of his body onto that cover, he can get it.
See, I didn't say it that time. You said it.
There we go. You gotta call it like you see it. You gotta get all of it on and make him work harder to get the kick out. You go for a roll-up. Miscommunication by the Sanchez brothers, and that'll lead to a 1-2-3 for the
Oh my God. Big roll-up win. Champion win right there. That's how champions win.
Psychotic messages with the win this evening.
You can't say as much as they won as they survived. Sanchez brought it to him, gave him a very physical match, and in the end, the champions pulled it out. That's what you're supposed to do. Get the 3, take your belt, go to the pay window.
That is correct. It's X-rated, putting up a valiant effort, but not getting the win here tonight. The Psychotic messengers hold on to those titles. We have a showdown here.
You guys
I don't agree with much Kevin says, but I have to agree with that. They might be the best tag team in Empire Pro Wrestling history.
You gotta agree, and they're showing with the wins they keep racking up, not only as tag, but as singles, as X-rated, and the Messengers with the sign of respect here.
Yeah, I don't really like this.
What will be next with both of these teams remains to be seen. But another successful defense for the psychotic Messengers here tonight.
I don't know where Kevin's going wrestling-wise, but I know where he's going, and that's back to Cage.
All right, Chris Anderson with the hot takes here tonight. I know I would not say hot cakes.
Hot cakes? Cakes? Don't say hot cakes to Kevin will come attack you.
Excellent. Start off the second half of the Empire Strikes First with some hard-hitting tag team. Sadat said he had some good weapons for later, so I look forward to seeing what Kareem ends up pulling out.
I wonder if he'll remember where he put them.
I haven't seen him before, but I've heard a lot about him, so I'm excited to just
dude
check
is
it out.
vicious. Yeah, like vicious.
How the hell are you? It feels like the days. It doesn't suck. This is the best time we've had. Can I get it for Empire Pro Wrestling?
He's too hot though.
It is.
I think-
too hot though.
I think this guy needs a throat massage.
Sounds like Val Venus.
Yeah.
So, Crazy Charlie worked me to shoot backstage, pulled a knife on me, and said, "Hey, I need you to introduce me." So your special guest referee for tonight's match is Crazy Charlie.
The veteran of the ring, Crazy Charlie.
Charlie making it back in.
He's great. You should
Ripping with energy is Crazy Charlie.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Our
Yes,
next
Charlie.
match is an open challenge featuring
When they talk about being a man and a half, they're talking about Jack Tallis.
That is correct, as he just wrenches the
Shut
light.
up for a second, let me speak. I'm the one you came here to see, so why don't you sit down and be quiet?
Jack Tallis already not making any friends here in OKC.
Ah, you come back up on the right here. You know what? Hey, you see that in the mic? Why don't you sit down and shut up? These people need to come here to watch you. It's really disappointing for me, too. I'm going to be honest with you. There's stuff like this right here. Because this is actually a really great wrestling state. You guys know the Briscoe brothers came from here. Mae Young came from here. Holy crap, Bill Goldberg came from here. That's right. So you can only imagine my disappointment when I come home and what I find in Oklahoma wrestling back there is a bunch of pansies playing grab ass.
Bold words on his first day in.
You know what? If you think I want some out to you, I'm going to do them a favor. I'm going to give them an opportunity not any one of them deserves. I'm going to let you guys, any one of you who's brave enough to come out here, go ahead and come out here and prove to me that you're not the pathetic bunch of losers that I think you are.
You're a loser. Hey! You're a loser.
That was some strong words.
This music. Oh yeah.
Bringing it back. Oh. Sweet Cakes. Answering this open challenge from Jack Talos.
I gotta tell you, this is the biggest challenge Sweet Cakes has ever faced. This dude, like literally, his head is almost touching the ceiling.
Yeah,
he can literally just stick his hand up there and touch the ceiling.
And he doesn't look very impressed by what he is seeing here, but the very flamboyant Sweet Cakes making his way out this evening.
He had a ladder match tonight. He displayed the ladder.
Good, you know? No kidding. Just offer a little boost when you're good.
He doesn't look very patient.
He doesn't either. Honestly, if I'm a betting man, I am betting this doesn't take too long. So we will see what we get here.
7 foot, 300 pounds. What is that? A size 18 shoe?
For one fall. As I await the ref.
I think you gotta ring the bell.
Ref needs to make the call. We're ready, Charlie. And here we go.
I mean, this is his only chance to try to get in Talos' head.
Jack Talos. He's gonna do here. And let's see what he brings to the table.
Talos is sizing up.
Oh, I think Sweet Cakes is sizing him up.
He doesn't know what's going on.
And Talos playing into his games a little bit. Oh! Thank you for coming, Sweet Cakes. Up and down you go. I think it is 1, 2, 3. Thank you for coming, Sweet Cakes.
Somehow-
Talos. Short work.
Somehow that match lasted longer than I thought it would.
Yeah, that.
Come on.
You got a mic? Yeah.
Bring me a mic. Right now, someone bring me a mic.
Talos demanding a microphone here tonight.
Is that it? You think that's gonna do it? Pinky over here, what you call it? Sweet Cakes? Yeah, you real sweet. Now I know that's gotta be a joke, right? But you know what? Hey, y'all paid for me to come out here and do this, so I'll embarrass it all day long. Alright? So every time one of you other losers want to step out, come and get it.
So what I'm seeing from the Empire locker room is intelligence. No one's coming out to get something.
I wouldn't come out and get any of Jack Talos either.
What is
After Talos has some strong words for Vega on social
I
media.
don't talk very much on the mic. Let my work speak for itself, but I'm not gonna sit here while you trash talk Oklahoma. That's trash talk Empire Pro Wrestling and trash talk these fans. You're right, you were paid. I'm sure pretty handsomely. I'm not sitting here and waste these people's money for one little week. Nah. Oh yeah? What are you gonna do?
He's gonna whoop your butt!
You gotta whoop your
I
ass.
barely reached my butt.
Told you me.
You were paid, right? You were paid.
That's right.
Well, I got your receipt right here, man. Well, check it out, buddy. I know in Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, you guys get paid and work for free. But see, they just paid me, and I did my match. So if you want to get your teeth kicked in like your buddy over there, you're gonna have to go talk to the man backstairs and get me paid.
Alright. Nobody rides for free.
You know what? I wanted to see the fight, but I don't blame Talos. 2 matches, I get 2 checks. That's just wrestling.
That's it. That is it. He is here to get paid.
But I'm not sure he was willing to step up to Vega. The Vega we saw earlier today. I don't know if you want any of that.
Vega looking like he will twist you up like a pretzel now. A new side of him.
Yes.
But he came out and he threw the gauntlet down to Jack Talos.
I don't think that's the last time we've seen those two in the
we're
ring
gonna
together.
see some more of that. Maybe on September 24th, we will see. To my knowledge, that is our next event, but just keep posted to our social media channels.
Dude is violent. He's the kind of guy when you walk down the island, you go the other way.
Yes, you do. As you mentioned, representing the title comes Logan Knight, looking ready for a street fight. Logan Knight looking as only he can look.
Logan's gonna have to reach down and find something in him that he might not have had to show before. Because Sadat is crazy. I don't like to use that word in 2022. I'm very mentally, I'm very about mental awareness. Yeah, this dude is crazy. I almost dropped the F-bomb. That's how crazy he is.
Even to go to a St. Anthony's on a good day is Kareem Sadat.
First time I met this man, he looked at me and I just handed him my wallet. That's how crazy he is.
Logan Knight out there. Logan's gonna need to go to a dark place. Kareem Sadat, oh my God.
I mean,
what can you say?
as built.
What can you say? Just coming in with authority. Logan Knight not taking his eyes off of Kareem Sadat.
Sadat is not the type of man you beat. He is the type of man you survive. He is going to make you go to a place that you've never been. And you're either going to step up or you're going to get put down.
Logan Knight, our Empire Pro Wrestling All-American Champion. That title is on the line here tonight. We will see if Logan Knight can go to the place that he needs to go to beat Kareem Sadat here tonight.
Sadat might win the title and forget he's the champion the next day. Because that's how violent this man goes.
We will see what we get, but I am ready for some violence tonight.
I do not know how Spotlight got talked into this match.
Tonight's main event. Tonight's main event is scheduled for one fall. And it's for the Empire Pro Wrestling Championship. And it's the Big Hardcore match. Introducing.
I mean, usually I'm like, well, you don't want to wrestle his style. This whole match is Sadat style. I'm like,
This match made for Sadat.
whoever handles the Spotlight's management should be fired.
Logan Knight looking like he may be, I don't know if he's trying to psych himself up or if he's going to a different place. I don't know.
I think he's realizing what he got himself into.
I think Logan Knight is in the finding out stage of life here.
I mean, he is the most handsome man. Yeah. I don't know how long he's going to answer.
Right off to it. Logan Knight is trading fast blows.
Hardcore rules, only pinfalls or submissions. The ref is literally just here to count the 3 or to ring the bell after a tap out. This is just going to be violence. Yeah, he ringed it.
Logan Knight trying to talk to himself on the outside here.
The crowd's so loud you could barely hear the bell be ring. But the match is tied. It's time.
It is time, and after a fast start, Logan Knight. Throwing the weapons in. Looks like we have a trash can, we have a crutch, and one of my favorites, a staple gun.
If Logan's smart, after he left, he won't come back. Oh, no.
We will see how sadistic we can get. We have chairs. We are here for some violence.
I like to see this. Logan.
Oh, and Kareem looks like he's challenging Logan to a bar fight. And we got it. We're gonna have a slugfest here.
Yeah.
Is this the smartest move for Logan Knight? I don't know, but trading blows we go between Kareem Sadat and Logan Knight.
I think Logan came in this match with something to prove. You have to have something to prove to take this match with this man.
Something to prove and a championship to retain. Does Logan Knight as he sends Kareem Sadat to the outside?
Logan's goal is to prove he's the best in every style of wrestling.
Logan! Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Cannonball to the outside!
He jumped right over the top and landed on Kareem. Well,
that was something else.
I would say Kareem's in trouble, but it's going to take a lot more than that to keep this man down.
Whacking him with the crutch, just no give. As we are choking Kareem Sadat now. We're choking up Sadat with that crutch.
This is the place I need to see Logan. This is the place. He has to be vicious.
Oh, a huge shot from the pin to the head.
The maestro of violence with his opening salvo with a trash can lid to the head.
A crescendo of violence here tonight in our main event.
This is what he does. You know, this is Kareem special.
And Logan Knight, though, the first to his feet, and I am ready to see who uses the staple gun first, but that's just because I like blood. But let's see what we got as Kareem Sadat with the snapmare here.
That is exactly one more wrestling move than I thought I'd see in this match.
Yeah! A huge hit to the back of Logan Knight. Just a splat on the back. It's Kareem Sadat now setting the chair on the midsection of Logan Knight. And this doesn't look like it's going to be good.
You got Jimi Hendrix with a guitar. Good Lord. This dude with a chair is like a master.
What on earth? That is something else. And now a hit.
How is Logan walking?
I don't know, but man, that was painful looking. And now we're attacking the knee of Kareem Sadat, putting his head in a chair. It's time to get sadistic.
Oh, this is basically a camel clutch, but with a chair.
Chair on it. Logan Knight.
I feel like Logan Knight's been watching old Kareem Sadat videos.
I don't know if he's watching some death matches, but Logan Knight looking like he is comfortable with this level of violence here.
These matches are career shorteners. This is what I'm like. Whether you win or lose, you are gonna come away from this match changed. Logan's trying to decide what he wants to do next, and he has a fork.
Oh my God! And with the fork to the head of Kareem Sadat. Goodness gracious, we're going to that other level tonight.
Yeah, Logan's been watching his 90s ECW right now.
Forehead of Kareem Sadat.
He's been watching Abdullah the Butcher in the 80s.
A kick out of one, because Sadat is comfortable with that violence.
Logan is out to prove that he is the best in every style of wrestling that there is.
A huge kick to the face, and Sadat from here looks busted open from the fork. And now Logan Knight with the staple gun. You love to see it.
You are seeing a sadistic side.
Going for the stapler.
You are seeing a sadistic side of Logan Knight today. Look at this.
And now we have a fight over the staple gun. Oh my gosh, as we go to the midsection with the we got the stapler
right in the crumblies. I think Spotlight is seeing the spotlight after that.
Hitting, and that's after taking the chair. The baseball bat hit with the chair. So the stapler to the midsection. You'll love to see it.
I hope he's not looking to have kids anytime soon.
No.
Because that does some damage right there.
Break here with that. That was sadistic.
The problem is now you're giving Kareem time to think. And you don't want to give this man time to think.
Now I got a kendo stick.
We got a cheese grater. Do we got a ladder?
Bring in the plunder.
What don't we have?
Well, oh, setting up a ladder in the middle here between the barricades and the ring. What do we have? As Logan Knight sneaking up on Sadat.
Logan sets up a bridge, and I think it's about to fall down.
Logan bringing Sadat over to the ladder that he has set up. Into the barricades we go.
Wow. Logan is showing.
I've seen a few people in here just drop their mouth open in shock.
Logan is showing some creativity right now. The spotlight is stepping up in the main event. Living up to the name right now.
Logan Knight staying on top of Kareem Sadat here. Putting him in a hold on the outside.
I dare to say, is Logan Knight out-violencing Kareem Sadat right now?
The master of violence is learning a lesson in violence. We will see.
This your All-American champion right here. This your guy.
That is Kareem Sadat. Fighting back on the outside. Blood in the eyes of Sadat.
There is no quit in Kareem Sadat.
There is not. And we will see what these guys have to bring in next. Rubbing the face against the ropes.
Having a little trouble seeing?
Logan Knight is trash talking Kareem Sadat here.
Don't be blinded by the spotlight.
Logan Knight feeling as only he can look.
All the way in the back.
Spotlight Logan Knight.
The great thing about Logan is whether you hate his guts or like him, he makes you feel something every time he's in the ring.
That he does. Here we go, the kendo stick, but the ref takes it right to the head. And on the outside goes the referee.
Logan better
Knight beside himself.
might stop being distracted. Because Sadat,
That was a massive hit to the head from Kareem Sadat.
they sent out.
Charlie, quit rolling.
We got two refs. And they're checking out on the other ref.
Check on our official.
They're trying to make sure he's okay.
And meanwhile, in the ring, Kareem Sadat not taking his eyes off of Spotlight.
Sadat does not care about a ref. He just wants to beat somebody up.
He just wants to fight someone. Mission accomplished there. Logan Knight not stepping down.
Where's the hardcore?
Logan Knight looking for the violence. As it goes for a spinning neck break.
I think he was going to land on the trash can lid a little to the left. I think the shoulder got it a little bit, but that's about it.
Still feeling the shoulder, the spinning neck breaker.
Like, again, this is not Logan's special. He's stepping into a level that he's not used to.
You have to pay attention to the environment when you're in this situation.
He is showing very much an aptitude for the sadistic nature it takes to win this match. but I am fortunate to say it's going to take a lot more to keep Sadat down.
Oh, looking for a quick roll. Oh, 1, 2. Flipping back up is Logan Knight. Almost got
That's the
taken
thing.
by surprise.
Sadat is so violent, but he's still a wrestler. And he knows he needs to get a 3.
Any hardcore wrestler would tell you, what is the way to become a hardcore wrestler? You learn how to wrestle the technical way first.
Yes.
It's time for you to go back to school.
And Logan Knight taking people to school out here. But meanwhile, he took his eyes off of Kareem Sadat.
Look at this. Is he going to do what I think he's going to do?
Oh,
the chair. There is a Logan Knight size head dent in that chair.
Absolutely. That was a rough shot from the chair. Kareem Sadat showcasing violence.
So most people might have went for the 3, not Sadat. He's thinking, how can I hurt him more? He wants to beat you into a submission to the point where all he has to do is just lay on top of you.
Now the golf club is Sadat. Oh no!
He hit that about 325 on a par 4. That was a beautiful shot by Kareem Sadat. I'm telling you, hey, this dude is old and crazy, but seeing him with the weapon in his hand brings a tear in my eye.
Now for the 3rd time in this match, the midsection and breaking the kendo stick over the back of Logan Knight. Logan Knight gonna need a whole lot of ice after this one.
You see his gear says don't tread on me. He didn't mean he's not going to tread on you.
Sadat with absolutely no regard for anybody's feelings here.
He mercifully went for the 3.
Yes, he did.
But now he kicked out. I don't know if I would have kicked out if I was Logan. Sadat's coming with something else. He's thinking.
Wanting to hold on to that All-American Championship. Now looking to put some energy with a kick, a huge kick to Sadat. Setting up that dented chair. Dented with Logan Knight's head.
Logan is showing the world.
What are we doing?
Logan is showing the world how tough he is. What else could you be looking for? I mean, we have a golf club. We have a baseball bat. What else?
Like Logan Knight gets a board.
Just straight plywood.
Straight wood here. So that's not going to feel good for anybody. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Some sort coming out. Doesn't matter, through the board. This Sadat, I don't know what kind of distraction we got going on here.
What the heck is this?
What the hell is going on here tonight? And of course, this is, it's a hardcore match.
What? His former manager. The former co-member of the entire. Covered by Kareem Sadat.
Logan Knight losing the All-American Championship after interference. Logan Knight.
enemy of Kareem Sadat turns on Logan Knight and helps Kareem Sadat win. If you want to talk about how big those are, I would have never seen that coming.
Me neither. What on earth have we seen here tonight?
With the big hug.
Logan Knight on the outside looking heartbroken. Eat two brutes. Knight to the back is Logan Knight. Did not see that coming.
I didn't
believe the wheels.
I didn't see that coming. Of all people to help Kareem Sadat, if you ask me to name a list of people, this wouldn't have been on my list. That is the shock heard around the world.
And sinister look back and forth.
Guy turns on Logan. Guy Sterling turned by Logan.
And I believe what we have seen. Guy Sterling is taking over here.
I am at a loss for words, which never happens.
Guy Sterling looking fantastic here.
Did you miss me? You know, some of you may realize that maybe that. This doesn't work. Some of you may realize that I retired a couple of months ago, but I forgot to do one thing. I'm gonna say goodbye. But first, before I say, don't get excited. But before, easy roll. It's not gonna hurt nobody. It's not in a hardcore match by any means. But, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, I got into this business because this man right here brought me into this business. Before I said goodbye, there's a full circle. I just want to tell thank you. I want to tell you thank you. I want to tell Empire thank you for allowing me to do my thing, talk my shit, and take you all to a whole new level. In case you don't know who I am, let me introduce myself. My name is Guy Sterling. And you know what? I built the Entitled, and I took it to the Promised Land. I've done it all. Manager of the Year. I have wrestled, I have taken out people, I have given championships to everyone that's deserved them. And now, I want to do a little something different. So you're asking me, am I back? Yeah, I think I'm back.
On this next moment now.
In the second shortest retirement in history,
You're about to see a whole new Guy Sterling and a whole new Empire. Let's go!
I am shocked.
Guy Sterling, shots fired. He is back.
God broke my heart. I loved him, and he let me down.
Guy Sterling, what is the Entitled going to have to say at our next event? Kareem Sadat, the All-American Champion. Guy Sterling coming out here and stabbing Logan Knight in the back. Chris, what do you have to say?
My heart is broken into a million pieces. There was two things I can count on. I can count on the sun to come up in the morning, the moon to come down. But I can count on Guy Sterling to hate Kareem Sadat. I don't even know what world we live in now. This is a whole new empire. This is game changing.
This is something else. And it seems like every event just gets bigger and bigger. As we have a new All-American champion here in Empire Pro Wrestling.
You never know what's going to happen on Empire
What
Pro
a main
Wrestling.
event that we have had here tonight.
The children. Fuck that man. What's your problem? Yes, little bitch. Come out here. No, I'm just gonna. No. fucking big ass TV. Yeah, what you gonna do, little guy? Goddamn money. You ain't shit and you know it. This is the best thing that ever happened to you and you know it. Nah, fuck you. Send me call. You're shit me to fuck your ass. Yeah, wait and see, baby. Wait and see.
Vic, come down.
Fuck talk like you said.
We're
in a goddamn indie spot. Your little bitch ass comes from TV to get our goddamn money. Fuck you. You're gonna walk a plug in the cane. Fuck your ass. Watch it.
The Advil needs to be on standby.